we're back.
We're back.
Yeah.
It's been a while, folks.
It has been a while.
I know. We met the Corneliuses and we kind of freaked out.
Well, we're a little nervous now because our greenskeeper, we haven't even got like a hold of yet. And like, the Corneliuses, they're like very adamant about, I get nervous. I mean, the grass is getting a little bit long.
And so they saw, when they were here last, they saw a badger. And the badger had babies. So we've had 4 baby badgers here in our area, our lawn area. And our groundskeeper has not showed up to help us even determine
get rid of the gophers.
To get rid of them. So and so I don't know what to do. So Cornelius, the woman, lady,
we don't even want them to come back. What if they give us a fine?
We cannot do a fine. So literally, we are just about done with the foyer's done. Remember, I fell through that and broke my elbow. The what is it? The living room
Most
area.
of the stuff is good.
The first floor, we're getting so much stuff done. The kitchen actually has,
and we actually need and get this. Of course, well, we haven't told them.
No.
We had our interior decorator.
We did.
He got a big assignment in South Korea.
I know.
So we lost him.
So we've lost our, he's gone for what, 13 months?
Yeah.
Yes. So,
he did recommend something, so I am reaching out to him to see if he will be available. So I'm waiting to hear back from him.
Because we have, the premise of our mansion is it's like a clubhouse for our community theater actors, and we want to put a theater somewhere on the premises. But the mansion, it's kind of like upstairs would be the clubhouse part, and downstairs is really where you would have the pre-performances, like, and with cocktail hour and stuff like that, raising money for charities and stuff, So the downstairs is almost finished.
Yeah, so that's why we sort of wanted him to come. And just to have something in there, even if we're not done with the upstairs, at least, you know what I mean? You can still have people over.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
But we can't have badgers running around outside, and that's the part that we're having trouble with.
They wouldn't even go out on the lawn.
They wouldn't go out on the lawn.
Because we were showing them the backyard, how the different areas that we could be having back here.
Yeah.
And they, after they saw, they would not go.
And so now... Okay, that man, Mr. Cornelius, gave me a measuring. I don't know how to measure. Because we're supposed to be measuring parking spaces. I don't know what to do for that. I'm really... So then we have our admin. I'm just having to take a breath. I'm sorry. All right, so we went to promote the show, as I think we told you last time. We ended up she booked everything for Moscow, Russia. That is not... We couldn't
even get on the plane because it goofed everything up.
She messed everything up. So then we said we wanted to do a tour around New England for our show. And what did she book? What did she book? Apparently the entire Glasgow, Scotland, the country of England, into Ireland.
Not New England, England.
I don't know. Yeah. I'm like, where do you think we have this money from? We don't have this, but we can't pay for this. So she had to cancel it all. We got it all. Thankfully, she had not booked our airfare yet, or else that would have not been. But that's what we gotta look at. Well,
she's gonna be here at one point because we're gonna have to sit down and talk with her.
I know, and she's got engaged. So we're very happy. Very excited she got engaged.
But she's busy now, too, with stuff.
And she is busy. She's busy now. She's the president of some society. I forgot what it was. At the Administration Society of America. The AOA.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes. The AOA. So the biggest thing, we got to get our groundskeeper here.
I know.
He keeps,
because the lawn is getting, they're going to come back.
But he's been here because he leaves like dirty Tupperware containers everywhere.
Was that him?
Who else could it be? What did we have? Who else could it be?
No one.
We don't use Tupperware. I mean, not that color Tupperware. It's like a brown.
We haven't seen him, though.
I haven't seen him. I don't know. Maybe he's a night person. It's strange.
It's very strange for us, yeah.
I know. So anyway, We got to bring the admin in. We
Yeah.
got to bring the interior decorator in. I want to go for a 1920s style.
Oh, that would be fun.
Like, because that way it'll be...
Sort of like a speakeasy type thing.
That's
Yeah.
exactly what I want. Because
Yeah.
the theater, the old theater, speakeasy,
Oh,
I
wouldn't that
know,
be
I think
cool?
it would be really cool.
Like velvet.
Velvet.
Velvet like couches.
Oh, velvet couches. I thought you meant it was like, I'm like, what is velvet? What is like blue velvet, black velvet, velvet?
Velvet stuff.
Yeah, is it, what was in that movie with
Oh, yeah.
Elizabeth Taylor?
Yes. A horse.
Blue velvet?
Well, I think was it black velvet?
Black
One of the velvets
It
were
was-
represented.
So, that's where we're at right now. On a good news, if there's good news, no, there is good news because we're making headway here.
Yeah, yeah. We're
Here we
hoping
are.
to get, we need to get a hold of him. I
I
mean,
know.
yeah.
That's the problem. that
I
we're
know. I
facing.
know.
So, what else do we have to talk about? So, we went to... So
Oh, the concert.
Yeah, so we go to concerts at... in Westfield.
What is it, the Elm Street?
I don't know.
I think it's like, it's Artworks.
It's Artworks in Westfield.
yeah.
So they have these great concerts, all different one venue, all different bands.
Which is a lot nicer than the other place.
Oh,
up there.
much
Yeah.
nicer. It's a business,
I mean,
not
big
us.
grass area, and
Very nice.
it was really nice.
And they have a lot of different. So one was a big band, the other one was like classic rock.
Yeah.
other one- they have all different kinds of music, and it's free. People can just go and bring their lawn
And
chairs
food
listen.
trucks.
They have food trucks there.
They had beer and wine.
Beer and
in,
wine,
like,
yep.
Trulias
Yep.
or whatever they are.
The
Yeah.
Truly,
Trulies,
stuff.
yeah.
So but Nancy and I decided to go out to dinner before, and it was a walkable, very easy walkable distance, not even a block.
Across the street.
Across the street.
Yeah.
And we're going to call it the Oak Tree. It's not that name, but we're going to call it that because it's very similar to
Well, we
it.
don't mind because we can say it. Who cares?
But because they pissed us off. Right? They did.
Well, we go every month, and we've talked about this. We go every month because they have the different drink specials.
They have drink specials.
So in June,
Yes.
we went, and it was sort of like the after work bucket.
Yes. So it's a little kid's bucket that is filled with, it's a drink, and it's filled with alcohol. of
So
a
I had
certain
that one had
kind.
like 2 different kinds of vodka.
Yes.
I think rum, but then juices and
juices
Sprite
and a
ice.
decorative gummy.
Yeah,
Like
well,
not
the gummy was the second one, but
Yeah.
ice and stuff like that. So of course we each had a couple.
We
That
each
was
had
the
2.
month before.
Month before in
Yeah.
June.
So then July comes.
July was called the pool party.
pool party,
And it was
same
very
type
pretty.
same type of thing. So we had
Same
like
type of thing.
rum, it had vodka, and it had blue caracal. Is it
Karacha. I don't know.
Caracal?
Caracal.
Cow.
Caca.
Don't- yeah.
Caca.
It's blue.
It was blue.
And with Sprite, juices.
And
Ice.
little tiny
Gummy
gummies
bear.
that looked like
but they were in the ice.
they were in the ice.
Yeah.
But they looked like little lifesavers.
So of course, and plus we were eating.
And
We
we
had a
were
full
eating.
meal. So we had a
Yes.
full meal.
full meal.
So we were almost done, and we're like, she comes back and said,
We each had
like,
one.
how are you guys doing?
Yes.
And Chris like, well, we'll probably have another one.
I want another bucket.
Oh no.
They're yummy. She goes, nope, one per customer.
And I'm like, excuse me?
So a tense silence goes over the table.
I'm like,
And-
what?
There's nothing on the menu. So normally, I just recently went someplace last week, and they said it was happy hour, $1 margaritas. She says right up front, $1 margaritas. It is 3 per customer. Okay. Totally get it.
Yeah.
$1 margaritas, super. Yeah, I could be there. I could have 10.
Well, the
'cause
thing
it's
is,
$1
you're right. If they had put in the
They had
thing,
yep.
one per customer, fine. So the problem is, like, no, you can't have another bucket, but you can order anything else you want.
That's what the problem was.
I
could
can
have
get
ordered-
I can get a martini though, with and maybe
I
have a
could've-
couple of those.
I could have had a tequila shot. I could have had something with a hell of a lot more alcohol in it, a gin and tonic.
And the
I
thing
could
is,
have
we're
had-
walking across the street. So
And
she
I
goes,
get
well,
that
I'll
they
have
don't
to,
know that. I
I'll
get that
have
they
to
don't know
ask the
that.
bartender. And I'm thinking, are you kidding me? I'm like, whatever.
But here's the kicker. The kicker is you went back.
I did go back. I didn't get one because I was just ticked. So I
But-
got something different. So I actually asked, there was a different waitress, and I said, hey, me and my friend were here, like a couple weeks ago, and we had the bucket. I said, is it true? I said, it's only 1 bucket per customer? So she goes, let me ask. She goes, no.
So why?
So I don't know whether it was a different bartender.
Targeted.
I don't know.
We're
Plus
targeted.
the thing is, that waitress was new. That we had about the bucket person.
She looked like she was 12.
She did look like she was 12.
There's no way that girl made that up by herself.
I should have gone up and asked the bartender
That's what
myself.
we should have done. I don't. So the one. Okay.
So instead we had 3 Trulies at.
We did.
At
we
the
had
concert.
3 Trulies at the concert.
No one said you can't have more than one.
Yeah. There was no cutoff there. What? And I understand. Okay. I am not. I totally understand that establishments have the right. Our argument was, and I'm still on this. It never said. Nobody ever said. It never says on the menu. Only one.
And plus,
per
the
customer.
month before was basically the same.
It was the same
drink.
thing.
It was the same drink.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
with 3 different boozes in it.
So another place that you and I should try, that Roger and I tried, my husband and I tried, was the Bears
Oh yeah, Den.
You
said.
Den? Bears Cave?
It's in Heartland. Did you say?
Granby, Connecticut. Granby,
is it in?
Yeah.
It's in Granby.
It's right in the center of Granby, Connecticut.
Yeah.
Best nachos. So my husband and I are nacho connoisseurs. We love going to places and trying nachos. I don't like bean nachos. I don't like chili nachos. I like beef or chicken nachos. No jalapenos on the side, please. But Roger likes them. Great nachos, so I tried a martini there. And it was good.
Was it good?
It was good. And it wasn't overpriced. So anything to me, a 12, if it's
12 and under.
12 and under is a very good price martini. 12, I would say 13 and over. What the fuck? Okay, come on.
Well,
so
Southwick, $15.
fifth, that's crazy. Southwick? Southwick Inn?
No.
Southwick another place. I was gonna say they.
Rail Trail.
Oh, yeah, no, I wouldn't go.
I mean, they're good, but
I
not
like
for
their
$15.
pizza, not for $15.
No, so now I
No.
just get a regular drink there
that's what
because I
would
don't want to
say.
spend.
I would say.
So
you know what I get there? I get a cider, or I get a seltzer, because I will not pay $15.
No, and
for
I
a
learned
martini.
after that.
No.
You know, I usually get now because it's summertime. I'll get they call it the John Daly. So
Oh
it's
yeah.
the
yeah.
vodka,
Yeah.
half and half,
Yeah.
iced tea, lemonade.
Yeah.
So get this. So then my husband and I go out to eat on Sunday, like at 3:00 in the afternoon. Left our house, so probably got there about 3:15. You know what I mean?
I know where you're
So-
going with this. What are we gonna call it?
I don't care.
I
I'll
don't
call
care.
it. I'll call what it is.
It is.
What do I care?
Because you know what? That's their policy, apparently.
Well, so 7B's. So we go to 7B's, and I love their food there. And
I
actually,
do.
their drinks are really good. They actually have specials also. Monthly,
do?
They do monthly
didn't know that.
specials. And I had tried a few of them
I don't wanna go back
before.
there now.
So we get in there. It's a hit or miss there because sometimes it's really busy. You can't even get in.
True.
Or you have people, and you know that I can understand.
I don't think it's that great. Sorry.
So I mean, I always like. Their
I
food.
like their fries. Roger
their
loves
fries
their
are really good.
Parmesan garlic fries.
But I've never had like a bad meal there. I usually get the
Neither
same
have I.
same thing.
Neither have I.
So when we came in, the big table had like a whole bunch of people in it. There was like some people at the bar, and then there was like 3. It was like 3 older people at one of the high round tables.
Yeah.
But that was this. I'm like, oh, cool.
I know.
So we go in, we sit down at the table and stuff like that. So then, of course, you know, the big table leaves. You know what I mean? I ordered martini. Of course, you know, I just make my own up with.
Yeah. So okay, can we sidebar for a minute? Nancy has this fantastic way. Now, for me, I don't stray from the menu. Why? Because I know for sure if I try to make up my own drink, I'm going to get like barf in a martini glass. I know I'm not good at that. I'm not good at interior decorating. I'm not good at visualizing space in a room of how to move shit around.
Yeah,
and I'm certainly not good at inventing drinks. Nancy, on the other hand, that is your like lost art.
Well,
you are so good at that.
I like what I like. So I like caramel. We like caramel.
Yes, we do like
We do
caramel.
like the caramel.
Yes.
So not a lot of places have caramel vodka.
Correct.
But they do.
Yes.
Which I know
Yes.
that they do. So basically, it's an espresso martini, but with caramel vodka instead of regular vodka.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So
yeah.
I like the caramel.
Yeah.
So I had ordered a drink. Patrick got like a Captain and Coke or something like that. So of course, you know, your first drink, you sort of drink it a little quick.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Always.
Because it's like, you know, okay. So I drank it, and then, you know, we had put in our food and stuff like that. So the food came, and then I got a second drink.
Yes.
Okay. So Patrick is like starving all the time. So he basically his whole food is like gone. You know what I mean? And I've only eaten half of my burger. I still have almost, because they give you a ton of fries.
Yes.
And their fries are really, really good. So of course
Yeah,
I'm eating
Roger
my
loves
fries.
their Parmesan garlic fries. Yeah.
So when I had half the burger, ordered my drink. I probably took 2 sips out of my drink.
Oh.
I had a French fry in my mouth.
That's what pissed me
In
off.
my mouth, and the waitress comes over. Oh, do you want a box for the rest of that? And I'm like, all right. It's like, I like have. I mean, I have like a French fry in my.
You know what? Let me regurgitate so I can put it in the box.
Of course,
please.
normally I would say stuff, but it was sort of like, and then.
But you're kind of in shock.
But I'm just like, sort of weird. So I'm like, what? Not to necessarily say that I might not have gotten a box.
True.
But I was still
You haven't even determined how much you're going to eat at that time that you might not even need a box.
Right.
The decision making
because
for a
I
box
didn't have anything, or I think I only had something little for like breakfast.
Yes.
So I only
You
had
could have
like,
eaten it all. You might not have needed a box. Why
I had
on
a French
earth?
fry in my. Why would you come over when I'm eating?
You have to make a decision now that you're unprepared to make because you're not finished with
Right.
the food
So I'm
that
just
you
like,
had.
so I'm like, all right. I'm like, all right.
Oh.
So she comes over with the box. I'm like, look at Patrick, like,
So obviously
all right.
she had a hot date somewhere.
I don't
That's
know.
what I think.
So I
she
put
wanted
the
to
stuff
leave her
in,
lazy.
and oh, here's your check. And I'm
Lazy.
like, wow. So I guess that's it. I'm thinking, I guess that's.
We're done.
I guess we're done.
Oh, I don't
And
like
I'm
that.
thinking, and I should have said it, but I didn't. Can I? Is it okay if I finish my drink?
Yeah, hold on. Let me suck it down because obviously you got a hot
There
date.
was like so.
That's
At that
that's
point,
not
there was
right.
only
That's
5
not-
of us in the whole place.
No, so just to put this place is normally packed.
Packed, yes.
So, and I've heard from somebody else that they did the same thing, that they were rushed out of there, and you know what? Really, that's what you are hired for a certain shift. If you are not, then don't stay. If you close at 6, at 5:30, you tell people coming in, all right, we're closing at 6.
We got there at 3:15. It's only like 4 o'clock.
That's
We
what I'm
were there
saying.
for only 45
But
minutes.
that's what I'm saying. So that's
It's
what
like no one's shift is over
that's
yet.
what I'm
you
saying.
know,
It's
I had
like-
no idea.
It's like, what are you doing?
I mean, didn't even ask us. Like I didn't. So I was like,
I don't know.
I was like pissed. But the time before, the same thing sort of happened. Not as bad. How are you?
At the same place?
Yeah. So they wanted
Oh
the
my
box. No
God.
rush, no rush. Oh, here's your check. No rush, no rush. And I'm like, so that was like the joke between Patrick and I
Oh
all the
my
time.
God.
No
I'm not
rush.
going
But
there.
at that point,
So-
there was a lot of people and there was people waiting. So you know what? So then I said, you know what? I can sort of understand that. It's not a big place.
Yes.
So we left the place and I was really ticked. So, because I think they have desserts there because Patrick's like, they didn't even ask us if we wanted dessert. Didn't like, how do you know I didn't want another drink?
Well, that's right. So let's talk about some good places. So, because the shortstop, never bad service. The tavern, okay, one lady, she tries to
She's
steal my
gone.
fork. But, she's gone.
They're
Perfect.
they're better
That's good.
now. Yeah.
They're so much better now. And you know what we should be doing? We should be, because we are Martini Mansion. We have research to do. We love the martinis. And the cool thing is about me and Nancy is the fact that we like different kinds of martinis. You really love, and you go towards more of the espressos.
I do, but
You
I have,
do.
but
You do.
you know, I have had at Maple Leaf, they have the lemon meringue one.
Oh, I
Although
didn't
that's sort of
try
creamy
that.
too, but it was really good.
It's you like more of the creamier one.
I do. I
I-
can't just do like a vodka and olives. Like
Oh, so I did. I had
one
so
of our
I went
cast
to a
members has
place-
like the dirty martini.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
So I went to this past weekend. I went to a place called Gastro Park in West Hartford, Connecticut, because I work in West Hartford, and they had a gin martini,
Well, you like gin.
and I love gin,
Yeah.
and I get it. So you're either a gin lover or you're not, right? I mean, it's one of the two. You're not gonna, And it was really good. And
is there anything in it or
there
just
was
gin?
nothing in it. It was a martini. When you think of a martini, that's what it was.
Well, do you
no
remember
flavor.
you
And
and
I love the raspberry sherbet
Oh,
martini.
me too.
Sugar
Yes.
cookie martini. Best. So
Yeah.
this is still on my number. This is my number one martini ever. Is at the shortstop in Westfield, Massachusetts. We're not getting paid for that, by the way.
It's the best.
It
It
is
has
the best.
amaretto in it, so
It
that
has-
makes it.
And it's
really
just, it's the sugar cookie martini.
But
then there's the cannoli martini.
That is really good.
And then there's the caramel martini.
Well, the caramel one they always have. What was that other one I liked?
Oh, God, what was it?
Well, the pumpkin one I always liked.
Pumpkin one you like too.
Oh, it's pecan pie.
Pecan pie.
Pecan
They
pie.
have these
It was really
great
good.
martinis. They're not always there, but that sugar cookie martini.
Well, because they had the homemade frosting around them.
I just ate maybe that was it, the frosting. It was
Can we just have a frosting in a glass?
A bucket of frosting.
Only one bucket,
one
though.
bucket only. One bucket of frosting. So, and you know what? And so here's the thing. Nancy and I are absolutely not paid to promote one restaurant over another. We are not. We're not. We just love martinis. We like to travel. We like to do stuff. However, we will always call out bad service. We will always call out overpriced drinks because this is a service to me and Nancy and our pals and all of anybody. You don't have to drink to listen to this show. If you love the theater, we love the theater. We're actually going to be auditioning for a play.
We are. We're going to actually have to have more of the theater people on too.
Yes. So right, exactly. And so that's one thing.
Of course, everyone's busy right now during the summertime.
It's during the summer.
Yeah.
And you know what? Our first priority, we've got to get an interior decorator. So we're going to audition for a play in Suffield, Connecticut called "And Then There Were None."
Yes.
And we have no idea if we're even going to get picked. We probably won't, but auditions are fun.
They are fun.
But our biggest thing is we have to get this before we get a fine from the Corneliuses.
Getting nervous.
I'm telling you, I
mean, driving down here, the neighbors in front of us, their yard looks great.
It's bad.
No.
It's really bad.
It's
for
the
us.
picket fence.
For
yeah,
us.
for us. We still got the trailer out there.
So
you know that could
I'm
be a
gonna
violation. And I
volunteer.
think only because we just are here and knew that they're sort of letting the trailer thing go for right now.
So what we're going to do, okay, so here's the thing. I'm going to volunteer for a neighborhood watch night.
We could get on their good side.
I think we're going to get on their good side.
We're going to have to.
That's
do they like pecan pie?
Oh, I don't know.
We could bake them something.
I don't know.
We tell them we made it ourselves.
Okay, we'll do that. That'll be a good idea. And then we'll get we gotta get the new interior decorator. He recommended somebody. We gotta
He
get
did.
him on the
I gotta
show.
reach out to him again.
Yeah, we gotta get him on the show. And then our admin, we have got a fall tour. We are promoting our show, and we're going to be going all over New England. So
Different
she's
areas.
got to. She's got to start
We
booking
got to
this.
sit her. The problem is,
It's
I
our
think she
fall-
gets a little confused.
It's our fall foliage Martini Mansion tour.
Yeah.
And we're going one stop in each New England state.
You know, I'm trying every pumpkin one they
That's
have.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Which pumpkin is best? Ooh,
They could
is
have
it
a
Maine?
blueberry one in Maine. A blueberry martini.
Maybe they'll have a cranberry
In
one in
Cape Cod.
Cape Cod. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I mean.
Yeah. So here we go.
All the different Vermont. What is Vermont?
Vermont
have?
maple syrup.
Ooh,
Yeah,
Maple
maple syrup,
martini.
maple martini, maple pancake martini. Connecticut.
Is maple in like a
Connecticut. I don't know what
pecan
they-
pie? Maybe it'll be like that.
I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so no, but we should do that. That is something that we've talked about. Fall foliage Martini Mansion. We're actually looking at buying some kind of a sidecar motorcycle. I've got to get my motorcycle license, and Nancy will be in the sidecar with helmets.
Because I'm not driving.
Helmets that have martini glasses on the top, so everybody knows who we are.
That would be very nice. Yeah.
But she's got to get on the stick.
Yeah.
Literally, like she needs to get on the stick. It's not good. She has to get much better at what she's doing.
I know.
So that's an issue. Okay, lots to talk about. Lots to still, but we will have either the admin, the interior decorator, maybe both,
Or
on
the
here.
greenskeeper got to
Oh
come.
my God! I don't know what he. And no dying. He cannot shoot any of these animals. I will not allow death on our property.
I don't think he would.
I don't.
You don't know. Maybe he feeds them. That's where the Tupperware containers are for. Maybe he's feeding them at night.
But why? Is he gonna? What is he feeding them to make a stew?
Ooh.
I don't know. Okay.
Beaver stew? What's it?
It's a badger. Okay. All right. So we're going. We're off.
All right. Hey, everyone have a great night, and we'll be back at you soon.
We will. More to come. Bye.
Bye.